So I'm constantly asked, what is this thing? It looks like a time machine. Well, the Magnesphere is a whole body magnetic resonance therapy device. Essentially what we are doing is inside the two large rings is 1¼ pounds of copper coiling. We're essentially electrifying those copper coils and producing a magnetic field. This magnetic field is specific to human resonance. So what that essentially means is everything in your body resonates at a certain frequency. Your heart, your lungs, your bones, your brain. And what we do is we have the ability to talk to the body in a kind of conversation that the body can understand. More importantly, what we do is we affect the vagus nerve, which is a very vital nerve that connects your brain to all your essential organs. When we do this, we can have an effect on that autonomic nervous system, your fight or flight and rest and digest systems that help you respond to stimulus. So what will I feel in the Magnesphere? Everybody's a little different. Some people feel tingles, they feel tickles, they might feel a warm sensation or a heaviness in the chair. Some people, like myself, I've never felt anything. So it all depends on how sensitive you are to magnetic fields. Your treatment can range from 30 minutes to 45 minutes to an hour and a half. Most of the time it's 60 minutes. But something you need to really understand is that the inventor of our device, Dr. Jerry Jacobson, says the more you get in the Magnesphere, the more it can help you, the more it can build up new habits in your body. And essentially, we want to build up these new habits to help decrease stress in how we live our lives.
This is Harper, and she used the Magnesphere chair to help with trauma from birth. She was born full term, but had to go in the NICU and she was born with no pulse and had to be intubated. And so because of the trauma from delivery, she ended up having some damage to her trigeminal nerve that affected all of her reflexes on her left side. So Harper started seeing a pediatric chiropractor as well as doing the Magnesphere chair at approximately 10 days old, and she had 15 sessions. She would sit in it with her mom, and she would sleep, and she was happy. It didn't affect her in any way negatively and helped tremendously with her healing process. She now has full reflexes the way she should on her left side and has improved tremendously. I would definitely recommend the Magnesphere chair for anyone considering infants, children, adults, anyone with any physical impairments. It's worked wonders for Harper.
Hi, my name is David, and I use the Magnesphere chair because I suffered from an irregular heartbeat and heart palpitations, and it was really making me nervous about my medical condition. The Magnesphere chair helped me because it put me in a stress-free environment, and to be quite honest with you, I was a little skeptical, is this really working? And by the end of the session, not only was my stress level reduced significantly, but my heart was beating in rhythm, and it was an unbelievable opportunity for me to see health again. When I finished my session, to be quite honest with you, I felt unbelievably relieved because my heart palpitations had stopped. I felt incredibly relaxed, and it put me in a position where I just wanted to come back for more. I would recommend the Magnesphere chair to anyone in a high-stress job that needs a little opportunity to unplug for a little bit. And if you are suffering from heart palpitations or irregular heartbeat, I would certainly recommend that to you. Try that before you do anything else.
I used the Magnesphere chair because I was having pain and spasms in my upper back and between my shoulder blades. And they were really tight and had just got to the point that they were like aching and spasming regularly, and I was in so much pain, and so I didn't really know what to expect. I come into the to get into the chair, and it was really relaxing and peaceful, and I had 5 sessions, And each time when I left the session, I could tell a difference more so than the time before. I felt really calm and relaxed. And especially by like the 4th session, I could just feel like 90% of the tightness and tension was gone from my neck and back and between my shoulders. And after the 5th one, I felt really good. And it's been over a year now, and I've still not had that kind of pain or tension come back in my shoulders or my back. I would definitely recommend the Magnesphere to anyone suffering from any kind of physical ailments. It's been a really helpful thing to our family.
So one of the highlights of my day is to be able to see results from modalities that we offer at Yollo Wellness. With the Magnesphere chair, I had a gentleman come in with Parkinson's disease, severely shaking, couldn't walk very well, really should have been in a wheelchair, but his lovely wife was helping him come in. And we gave him his complimentary first session on the Magnesphere chair. And we put it on a setting that is coded for Parkinson's disease. And at the end of the 60 minutes, before I could even get the gentleman out of the chair, he was saying, "I'm not shaking anymore, I'm not shaking anymore." And I said, "Okay, let me get the light on, let me help you up out of the chair." And sure enough, I could have given him a glass of water. He wouldn't have spilt a drop. He walked out not on his wife's arm, and we got that feeling of hope restored. And of course, you know, we needed a few more sessions for Parkinson's disease, anywhere from 1 to 40. He just responded very quickly and positively with that one session. Osteopain, whether it's in your knees, your hips, your back, is really, really painful. And to be able to come out of a session without using any drugs is amazing for me to see. Anywhere from 30 minutes to 60 minutes, putting the Magnesphere setting on a code to treat specifically those areas, and seeing my clients come out of the chair and that sense of relief, you could just see it in the eyes and the face that they're not experiencing pain at that moment, is really a gift that's given back to me. One of the ongoing calls that I get at Yollo Wellness is migraine headaches, and these can be caused by so many different things. And what I have seen happen in the Magnesphere chair is that relief of the pain. And migraines, as you know, if you experience those, are a very tough headache to get rid of, and they're reoccurring. And I've had 3 different clients with migraines that between 3 and 5 sessions, they no longer needed their medication for the migraine headache. And that's what we're going after. That's what we're trying to grab, minimizing the medications and getting you on a more natural way of healing. Nutrition is always the ongoing word. I don't like the word diet. We always need to start with the vagus nerve. That vagus nerve runs from the brain to our stomach and to the other organs in our body. And when that nerve gets inflamed, we need to find a way to calm it down so we can start digesting our food better. That disruption of the vagus nerve can also cause GERD, acid reflux. It can cause gallbladder issues. It can cause liver issues. It can cause weight gain. It can cause weight loss. So calming that nerve down in the chair is something that the Magnesphere codes do work on. And we see immediate results with that. People come in with an upset stomach or with a pain on their side, and anywhere between 30 minutes and 60 minutes, we see that dissipate. And the ongoing sessions, along with slight changes in the nutrition, we can get that under control very quickly.